What's up, everybody? It's me. I got the job. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. But I almost didn't get it, and I have to explain what happened because it was really crazy. So today's Wednesday, and it's about like 11:45 maybe in the morning, and in last night's vlog, I had stated that the facility had called me earlier yesterday, but I didn't recognize the number and they didn't leave a message. So, but then later on yesterday afternoon, something told me to call the facility and just check once more about my background and if it had come back yet or not to HR, to the HR department. And so I called, and that's when they told me that they had tried reaching me earlier. And anywho, the woman that answered the phone said that the woman that I needed to speak with, who had called me from earlier, was on the other line. And as soon as she got off, she would inform her that I had just called, and then she'll have her call me back. Well, that was yesterday, like I just said, and that was closer to like 5 p.m. So about 10 minutes till 5, I went ahead and I called to see if she had gotten off the other line yet, and nobody had picked up. So I took it as like they had already left for the day, and I left a message. Well, I got a call this morning around a little bit past 9 a.m., which was about 2.5 hours ago, and it was from the facility, and it was that woman from HR. And first thing she said was, she said, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to hire you at the moment because of some falsification on your background, because of some falsification on your application. And I was like, falsification? Ma'am, do you mind if I ask you what that falsification was? And then she explained it to me, and she said, well, there was a question on the application that asked, have you ever spent any time in prison or jail for any offense or crime that you've committed? And you put no. I said, because I haven't. Well, I don't understand what the falsification is. And she said, well, we got your background check back, and it said that you had spent time in prison. And I said, wait a minute. Prison? I said, ma'am, I have never in my entire life ever spent any time in any jail. I've never spent time in any prison. I said, that's not true, ma'am. That is wrong. So I explained the situation to her, and I told her what had happened. And, you know, not that it's anybody's business, but it was just back in 2003. I took some merchandise from the store, and I returned it and paid it all off, and that was that. It was done. It was done. It was done. It was over with, and that's the only thing on my record. But I never once spent any time in any jail facility or any confinement facility of any kind. And I was basically just really, emotional. I didn't start crying, but I was like, ma'am, this isn't true. This is wrong. You know, I'm a single parent. I went back to school. I worked 2 jobs. I've come a long way. I said, everybody's got a past, you know, and she said, well, let me give them a call back and see if they can't rerun your background check. And she said it could just be something came back wrong or something, and I will give you a call back today. So I hung up with her, and I immediately started freaking out, right? Because who wouldn't? So I'm like trying to find my my attorney's telephone number from back in 2003, which was like 12 years ago, and I'm calling the courts. I called the local courthouse. I'm like, look, there's something wrong on my background. Like, I'm freaking out for this 30 minutes, right? Because it's about 30 minutes before I finally get a call back from her. Because just right, as soon as I found my attorney's telephone number, and I was just about to call his office is when she called me back from HR. And I didn't even recognize the number, but I answered the call, and she told me who she was, and she said, well, I just got off the phone with the agency, you know, that runs the background checks, and she said, I just want to apologize. It actually, basically, I'm good. I'm fine. She said it was very misleading, and I read it wrong, and she said some information I just read it wrong, and so she apologized for the whole issue, And she said, so I'm going to have the orientation lady give you a call. And I said, wait, hold on. So does this mean that I have the job? And she said, yes, you have the job. And I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. And I'm so sorry that all this happened. And she's like, no, I'm sorry. And it was just, I just misinterpreted it. So she said, I'm going to have the orientation lady give you a call to set up orientation. She said, it'll probably more than likely be today that she calls you, but if not today, then it'll be this week. So I'm just super excited, y'all. And I have to admit, as excited as I was and still am, for a small moment in time, I was still upset over the whole thing because had happened, because I was like, wait a minute, I ain't never been in prison. What? It's messing up my record, this is messing up my life, so. But then it kind of went away, and then I was able to be like, okay, but everything's cool now, Aggie. Everything's good, So I'm just really excited about it. And then I ended up calling the lady who interviewed me, and I left her a voice message letting her know that I did get the job. So now it's just waiting to hear back from this orientation lady and see when orientation is, how long it is, and everything like that. So I'm just so excited, and I'm so blessed. And God is so good, because it was nothing but God. Nothing but God. And I'm just so excited. So I really do still want to work at the restaurant at least one day a week if I can. I know that this is a full-time third shift CNA position, so but there are other employees at the restaurant that do have full-time jobs outside of the restaurant, and they only work at the restaurant like one day a week. So even if it's just one day a week, heck, it's just extra income to me, So I still would like to stay at the restaurant, like I said, and just work there one day a week. And but like I said just now, there's several employees, waiters and waitresses, that work there one day a week, and that's all we ever see them. It's just that one day a week, because they have full-time jobs outside of the restaurant, So, but I'm not gonna, mention any schedule changes or anything to the restaurant until I hear back from this orientation lady and see when orientation is, because it's for third shift. So so I could still do both, work at the restaurant one day a week and still do this. So we'll see how all that works out. But I'm just so excited. I'm sorry if my phone keeps shaking or I keep messing up my words. It's just, all of this has happened so fast, and I'm just trying to just process everything. And God is so good to me. I'm so blessed, and I'm just really excited, and I don't know what to say. I'm just really excited. It's really cold today. It's really chilly and it's rainy, but y'all know I love that weather. So I'm about to hang out with my little mini me and share with her the good news, and then after that I'm going to do my cardio, because y'all know I couldn't do my cardio last night because I had some tummy troubles. So tummy troubles is gone. So now I can go back to my cardio this evening. I did a little bit just now before I started this vlog. Then I was like, you know what? I'm going to just wait and do it tonight. I got my coffee. And I'm feeling good. I'm still trying to just regroup. But thank you to everybody for all of your support and for all of your kind comments. God is good. God is good, and I'm truly blessed. So I just wanted to share the good news with y'all. This will probably be my vlog for the day, and And then I'm off tomorrow, which is Thursday, and I'll do my vlog for tomorrow, probably in the morning. But I wanted to go ahead and get this up and get this uploaded. So I love each and every one of y'all, and I'm out.